I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So, some of the first things that must change, I'm going to get right into it, not going to waste no time. KOC play calling, he must give it up. KOC must give play calling up. No disrespect. I'm just talking facts here, actual facts here. Now, has KOC been all bad? Hell to the no, but he hasn't been good enough. In the big moments, great moments that you talk about, he hasn't been great when he has needed to be great, man. And even if he was, or if he is has been very inconsistent. And in the NFL, what is key, what is a major key to victory, to success, is being consistent. You can be as good as team as you want to, huh? If you're not consistent, you won't have a winning record. And the Vikings are now what, 3-3, 3-3. They don't want to lose too many more. I'm telling you now. You hear me, homie? You're going to LA versus the Chargers. You don't want to lose too many more. Put yourself in a position where you're fighting and clawing extra hard, man. Afford yourself some room, huh? Down the stretch in the division, etc. We know who the Vikings are, who the Vikings can be. The question is, which Vikings team will you get? You hear me, dog? Hands down, man down. But at the end of the day, it starts with KOC. He failed the team again today. No, he needs to get out of his ego and understand that he may need to just manage the game, right? You hear me? Huh? Just focus on being a great leader of men or even collaborating with Wes Phillips. But letting Wes Phillips or Josh McCown call majority of the plays, it's not an embarrassment. It's nothing wrong with him saying he doesn't want to call plays. He feels it's another man that's more capable of doing a better job, whether that be Phillips, McCown, whoever. You hear me? But KOC needs to take a step back. This is 4 years in, 4 years of the regime. New regime at that. Now, the culture he has brought, the success, regular season success, I shall say, he has brought, right? Him being a quarterback whisperer, exciting seasons he has brung already. All right, boom, all fine and dandy. But this is your foe, and you're still nowhere near close. Haven't been nowhere near nor close to a first round playoff win, a first round playoff bye. You hear me, dog? A NFC championship. That is a problem. 4 years in, that is a problem. I understand it takes time, but this roster, once again, has talent that can and is able to win now, right? Injuries and all. Now, once again, even today, the game versus Philly, man, on the goal line, 2nd and 1, the man refuses to run the ball. 2nd and 1, boom. If you don't get it, it's 3rd and 1. If you don't get it, it's 4th and 1. Either way, give your defense, your team a chance, your run game a chance. You had been running it well, getting 5-6 yards a clip. When KOC decides to run in the right direction, huh? Run behind the right players and not try little stupid halfback tosses. Keeps it simple, right? Keeps it football. You hear me? Don't gotta be pretty. Run that, tote that tater, baby. You hear me? Heavy. You know? Just what it is, bro. Enough is enough, dog. It's time for someone else to take over the play calling details, man. Period. KOC has had enough chances. He's not getting it done. He blew it late in the game, blew it mid game. They didn't get it going too late. Inconsistency there the whole season. Offense has been inconsistent. You hear me? Defense has been winning games. The offense has been leaning on the defense majority of the season. What are we talking about here? Explosives all over the field. And once again, the main culprit is KOC, bro. Once again, every time. No disrespect. I got to reiterate that. But at the end of the day, it's clear now. It's evident now, huh? You hear me? KOC is not ready, prepared for the job. Someone else must play call. Bottom line, dog, if we're talking about success, huh? Winning on Thursday on a short week, being a playoff team, making it to the dance. You hear me, dog? Yeah, a change must be made abruptly. Abruptly. It's been too many errors, too many erroneous decisions, bruh. Point blank, period, man. You know, too many passes when you need to run. Too many runs when you may need to pass. You hear me? But later in the game, when the offense finally gets the run game going, KOC lets up again, takes his foot off the gas, starts to throw, tries to fit a little dumb screen in there, probably being caught up in his ego because he hearing everybody say them stupid ass slow developing screens do not work. Heavy, they have yet to work. For some reason, he keeps going back to them like something gonna change. No, no, period, dog. Slow developing. Hawkinson ain't getting there majority of the time. Your blockers, right now at least, don't have the ability to get out there for those type of blocks right now, man. Period. Come with something quicker, quicker to the point. Huh? Come on, dog. KOC can no longer evade blame. Everyone's giving him extensions, grace. Oh, KOC this, KOC that. He's this, he's that, this type of guy, that type of guy. You hear me, man? Starting to sound very similar to that Kirk Cousins song, Choir, Nut Riders that was riding for him when he was piss poor, ass atrocious. You hear me, dog? Now, is it all on KOC? Hell to the no. His quarterback failed him. Carson Wentz. What the hell was that, homie? You hear me? No cap, bro. Period. Piss poor interceptions. Very surprising that Carson Wentz pulled that type of stunt in this type of atmosphere. You hear me? I'm just being real with you. Didn't expect that from him. A player of his so-called caliber. I expected more. I expected better in those situations. Now the man fought his heart out, left it on the field, put it on the line. I respect him for that. 2 third and longs, he took off, put his body on the line. I respect him for that, homie. You hear me? If he does for some reason start versus the Chargers, I won't be mad. I would rather see JJ McCarthy, of course, but at the end of the day, if it is Wentz, I would be cool with that. Period. But it needs to be a new and improved Wentz. It needs to be an intervention with Wentz. If that's going to be the case, you hear me, dog? Point blank, period, man. But Wentz blew it today, heavy. So no, it's not all on KOC. Your old line was piss poor at times, right? But once again, head coach, you put your players in the best position to win. Have them mentally dialed in, huh? Mentally prepared. 4 quarters of football, they've yet to do that, to display that, KOC, and then starts with you, heavy, boom. So that's one of the things that needs to change immediately. KOC, no longer the play caller, heavy. Stand on that for real, man. Next up, JJ McCarthy return or Wentz intervention. Yeah, heavy, bro. You know, bottom line, we need a JJ McCarthy return or either a Carson Wentz intervention, heavy. And I mean one so dialed in, right? So in attack mode, right? KOC 101 personally with Wentz, a real type intervention, him, McCown, everybody get involved, period. Because there's some problems round there, round yonder, huh? Heavy. Things that need to be fixed quickly and swiftly if Carson Wentz will be the starter on Thursday, huh? Come on now. But I'm ready for the JJ McCarthy return. I mean, he can give you more than Wentz right now, period. The interceptions that happened today showed you right there. No, when JJ McCarthy can play, you bring him back in, let him take his bumps and bruises and get through the season. Period. You don't coddle him. You don't wait. Let him play, man. Bottom line, he'll give you better opportunities than Wentz will moving forward. Heavy. Wentz has shown who he is, taking nothing away from him. Some of his good performances, but enough is enough. Let's stop the cap now, for real now, right now. So hopefully JJ McCarthy returns soon. Healthy, of course, 100%. If he doesn't play Thursday and Wentz is the guy, I might damn near want to see Brosmer out there round yonder for real. If I'm being real, huh? You hear me, man? Fire them comments up. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Would you rather see Brosmer or Carson Wentz out there around yonder on that football field throwing that tater? You know? Bottom line, dog. But hopefully JJ McCarthy returns soon. But Carson Wentz needs some instructions on the fly. Yeah, heavy, bro. Period. He must get more dialed in. He must understand what's going on. He cannot collapse mentally. You hear me? He must read the field, understand what is there, what could be there, right? That was a horrible interception. Damn near stared the guy down. Didn't double check. You hear me? The other horrible interception, take the sack, don't throw it up in the air for the other team to intercept it. Inexcusable from a player of his caliber, man. Heavy, you know? When J.J. McCarthy did it, everybody wanted to crucify him. Oh, but they don't want to give Carson Wentz the same treatment. Why? Why not? Let's be real about it. Those were piss poor interceptions. And we made up for it down the stretch. But once again, in the Vikings case, they're always too damn late. Start too damn late, period. Right? Even the defense, secondary was highly exposed, period, man. They started late. Heavy. But figure out the quarterback situation and do what you need to do. Yeah, fix Wentz on the fly if that's your guy for Thursday. Defensive secondary, get ready. You will get attacked again by the Chargers. So go prepare, be ready. You got exposed slightly. Well, not slightly. You got exposed, especially Isaiah Rodgers got exposed indefinitely, bro. Period. You know? That's two big receivers in a row, Isaiah. Two big receivers in a row. DK Metcalf, AJ Brown. Teams expose you. Once again, the Vikings did the same thing versus the Steelers, right? Stopped the run pretty well. Gave away some explosives, but held the Steelers kind of in check for a little bit until they got it going. But they held Saquon Barkley in check. No one expected for Jalen Hurts to beat and destroy and pick apart the Vikings secondary like he did, the Brian Flores defense like he fucking did. Did you? I didn't. You hear me? I figured, boom, you stop Saquon. Even if you do make him one-dimensional, Jalen Hurts ain't gonna beat you like that there. Bottom line, you hear me? He's not that guy like that round yonder. Not what I seen versus the Giants, man. You know, right? So I'm like, all right, boom. They shutting the run down. But they're not getting enough pressure. And when they do get pressure, they're not finishing, capitalizing on the pressure, man. Right. Jalen Hurts running around, creating big plays, players losing contain. You must key in. You must lock in, man. Period. You hear me, bro? You cannot afford to make those type of mistakes against that type of quarterback. Huh? Just what it is, bro. It's no way. On top of the turnovers, on top of no run game early for the most part of the game, right? You know, all the negatives. But at the end of the game, you were still in it. So that shows you what type of team the Vikings are. Yeah, they are a playoff caliber team. Heavy. They showed the fight. They showed the determination. Period. They just got to put it all together. And it starts with KOC, man. Heavy. They showed they could come back and win, fight hard, battle hard through adversity. They outplayed the Eagles. They really outplayed the damn Eagles for 4 quarters. You know, you hear me? They were in the red zone 6, 7 times. Came away with 1 touchdown. Are you kidding me? That's piss poor. You cannot win like that. Heavy. The Vikings beat themselves. Turnovers, right? Miscues, miscommunication. penalties after big plays occur. They hurt them damn selves. They fucking asked for it, man. Right? Stop sugarcoating this bullshit, bro. Bottom line is KOC must do better. Defense secondary must do better. If you're going against a big receiver, they're going to attack Rodgers. So you got to pick your poison. If you stop the run, you got to worry about the big receiver getting over, getting off. Who has another big receiver coming up? The Chargers. The Chargers, you think they're not going to try to expose Isaiah Rodgers again, attack him again after what the NFL has on film from him, right? Versus the Eagles. You know? Come on, bro. Versus the Steelers, heavy. Any big receiver, they're going to try to body him up. The Vikings continuously leave him one-on-one, one-on-one. You hear me? You're going to have to bite down and pick your poison and continue to stop the run. But damn, even when they made somebody else beat them, Devontae Smith beat them. So even then, the secondary as a whole, like I said, I repeat, got exposed big time because you can't forget Devontae Smith put up career high numbers, career day numbers, man. Come on, huh? Period, man. Period, bro. And yes, I know you can blame the trenches for not getting pressure a lot of the game. Bottom line, team, no I in team. It's a team effort, teamwork. So yes, the trenches take blame because it was times, it was good coverage, and they just couldn't get pressure. Jalen Hurts had all day. So you can't run with nobody all day, right? It's the NFL, elite of the elite, with the quarterback who can run like Hurts. You know, your pressure boom has to get there. You got to make it count, right? Bottom line, you got to make it count. Point blank, period. And the Vikings didn't do that. Heavy. As far as the trenches, tackle better, contain better. Like I just said, Jalen Hurts escaped too much, lost containment too much. You're going to lose every time. You do the same shit Thursday, you're going to lose that game as well. You hear me, and be 3-4 instead of 4-3. 4-3 sounds a whole lot better than 3-4 out the door. You hear me? When we talking playoff division, etc., etc. The Packers, they won, huh? You hear me, dog? I think the Bears won. They got an easy ass schedule so far, but the Bears won. You know, it's getting close. It's getting sticky icky, man. You hear me, dog? Tighten up. Tighten the fuck up, Vikings. For real. Period, man. Rough week, tough week. Gotta regroup, reheal your bodies. You know, do your physical therapy, ice down, you heal down, etc., etc., etc. No excuses, no crying, right? That's why you get paid the big bucks, huh? That's why you play on that level, huh? That's why you're supposed to be a championship caliber team, huh? Very well, very well. Handle the business then, get the business done like that. Last thing, Flores. Flores has been evading some blame as well. I'm not going cap. Flores hasn't been very good, especially in the big moments later down the stretches of the game. Exactly, right? You know, his defense has been bending but not breaking. You give him that. But the run game was good today, but the secondary, the right adjustments weren't made. The cornerbacks were off the ball too far. At times, they should have been up on the ball. You got to blame Flores. He should be communicating, hey, understand the down and distance, scoot up. You know what's coming. You hear me? Watch the slant. I need more communication from Flores, more communication from Flores, more being involved. Yeah, he's involved to a certain extent, but I need him damn near more on the field, involved type shit. You hear me? You feel me? Bottom line. Heavy, more energy brought to it. A lot of times the right adjustments are not made. Period. Heavy, man. We saw it today. Even when he blinched, when the Eagles hit him over the top to finish the game. Why blinch there? Trick him, you know? Do the unpredictable, baby. We're talking about mano a mano, combat, coaching to coaching, right? Coach to coach. Of course, the Eagles are going to expect you to blitz Brian Flores. And guess what? They know exactly what play to do because your cornerback has been biting all day, and they're gonna go deep and body him up, huh? Because for some reason you continue to think after the Steelers game that Isaiah Rodgers can guard big body receivers, heavy, without any help. Period, man. But they know you're gonna bring the blitz. Why not switch it up? Drop back in coverage, huh? Put a spy out there, play containment. Drop a D lineman back there. Dallas Turner, Jonathan Grenard, huh? Do something different. Give Isaiah Rodgers some more help over the top. Period, man. Come on now. So that had a lot to do with Brian Flores. That's pretty much it, man, as far as things that must be changed and changed right away, quickly and swiftly, no hesitation. Fire them comments up. Let me know how you feel about the video. Big Skol here. SKOL Vikes win, lose, or draw forever. And guess what? We run the North. Yeah.